Hi, today we'll look at how to convert a Notion form into PDF files. Over here, we can see a telemedicine consent form. So once the user will fill in all the details in this particular form and they click on submit, the responses will go to the particular responses site in this database. I already have added two submissions out of the particular form, and I'm now looking to create a PDF file on automation whenever a new response will come up in this particular database. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. This will help me produce PDFs on automation from Google Document with the help of a Notion database. So the database is where I will hold the information, and the document is where I will be editing the template that will be used to create the PDFs. So we can create any document such as reports, any invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that we're going to generate on a day-to-day basis for a business. So let's click on create PDF and let us understand how this automation will work, and then we will proceed with the rest of the demonstration. So once you log in, you will be asked to add a Notion database to begin with. So I'm going to add this particular database which I have over here. Once the database will be added, we need to connect the database with a document which will be our template file that we'll be editing to create a PDF. And finally, we can map all the fields of the database one after the other onto the document and then create a PDFs. So let's click on add Notion database. And now what we can do is we can simply copy the database title from here. So let me copy the title of the database, and then we will be able to add the database in the Notion selection screen. Click on select pages and simply enter the database title inside the search pages and choose the particular form from the list. Now this will add the particular form in the drop down, and you can add the same. Do not add the database by selecting these top level pages from the list, because if you do that, the database that will be added may not appear correctly and your experience will not be smooth. So always enter the title inside the search pages and then add it. Alongside this, if your database is connected with other databases through relation properties, so let's say the telemedicine consent form is connected with database A and database B through relation properties. I also need to add database A and database B over here so that my PDF file created will have all the relation and roller values come up correctly. So if you want to see the PDF created with all the relation and roller values, you must add all the relational databases that are used in the main databases inside the search pages as well. Having considered all of this, let's click on allow access, and now I will get access to the telemedicine consent form which I can use for the remaining automation steps. It will take a while to load the database. If you're not able to see your particular form in the list, click on reload database, or you can try refreshing the page once or twice and it will certainly appear. Sometimes it takes a while to load the database, so please be patient and just try refreshing the page once or twice. You will definitely be able to see the same. So I'm going to reload it once again, and we will be able to see the database appear this time. So you can see the telemedicine consent form is visible. Click on this. As soon as you click on the same, all the properties of the database will be available over here, which you can view and you can use to map it onto a document to create the PDF. Okay. Let me add a document for this. Let's click on add Google document. If you already have any existing document for this particular form, click on existing document and choose the document from your drive, whatever you might have. Okay. I do not have anything available, so I will instead add a demo document. As I add a demo document, it will create me a live mapping for all the fields, and I can start generating the PDF from there on. Okay, so let me delete the top portion which I do not need. And if you see the placeholders, all the fields are automatically added, then they are automatically mapped. As an example, the first name, last name, patient first name, patient last name, all the fields that you see in the database are automatically added inside double curly brackets. So when the PDF will be created, all these double curly brackets will be fetched from the database and then they will be replaced and the PDF will be generated out of that. If you want to manually map any properties, you can simply click on copy. So let's say I want to add signature field and click on copy. This will copy the signature. Go to the document and use Control V or Command V on your keyboard. Okay, so you can use Control V or Command V. It will simply paste the property onto the document live. Okay, so whichever you want to create a copy, click on copy and simply paste it on the document. Use Control V or Command V and it will paste it live onto the document. So you can map your own fields as per your choice, but my mapping is already done, so I do not need to do that. What I need to define is I need to define the PDF file name. Okay, so I can create a PDF with the patient first name that we have over here. So we have this patient first name. I'm going to use that. Okay, so I will just select patient first name from this list, and my PDF will be named as per this. Alongside this, if you see the database, you will have these two additional properties, that is generate PDF and PDF files. So if any record is marked as ready to generate, the PDF file will be created for those records and it will be stored right inside the database. Having considered all of this, let's now click on download PDF, and now my PDF will be downloaded onto the downloads directory, as well as it will be stored right inside the database over here. So you will be able to see the document pop up over here, and if you click on this, you will be able to see all the records have automatically been mapped and then they have been put up over here. So every field of the database has been created inside the document with the mappings that we did earlier, and everything is automated. Let's click on the second one, and you will be able to see the same pattern repeat over here. So we just created two documents by fetching the values from the database, and they have been created as a document right inside the database. Now, if you want to automate this process, simply click on Setup Notion Automation, and this will automate the process of generating PDFs forever, which means you never need to come to PDF output dashboard and create all this setup for yourself. All you need to do is whenever a user clicks on submit and a new response comes up over here, just set it as ready to generate and the PDF will directly be created over here. So the best thing about this tool is once you click on Notion Automation, all you need to do is add the records after they submit it, and once it is added, just simply mark it as ready to generate. The PDF will directly get created inside the database. That makes it error free and hassle free, and it works 24/7 365 days to create the PDF, and you can directly generate the PDFs from your database within here. Okay, I hope this explanation was clear and helpful to you. If you still have questions, use the chat bubble, send me a message with your queries, and I will be able to address the same as soon as I see it. You also have an option to reach out to me through this contact section at the bottom of the page, where you can send an email with your issues on this, and I'll be able to address the same as soon as I see it. You can even take a free demo session which is available. So book a free demo session